Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Becks. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. In this video, we are going to be doing this grungy Valentine's Day smoky. I would usually go with glitter, but I'm like, okay, let me go with something that people wouldn't expect. I also want to thank BMARIE for doing this collaboration series and giving smaller channels a platform on her channel, and I was fortunate enough to be featured. So if you're coming from BMARIE's channel, drop some heart emojis. It doesn't matter what type of emojis, just drop some, and thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. I have been using this on, but it has not been agreeing with my skin. I don't understand what it is, but I think it's because I didn't have any moisturizer, so I just bought me some moisturizer and we're gonna try this again. And I love doing my foundation first because I just love the way everything just is blended together, like especially my eyebrows. You can totally tell if you follow me on Instagram, like you can tell when I do my eyebrows first because they come so dark, and I don't know, I just don't like it. Now to highlight, I'm going to use two different concealers. I'm going to use MAC NC45 Prolongwear Concealer, and I'm going to use Shape Tape and Medium Golden Tan. Next, to contour the face, I'm going to be using two different concealers again. I'm going to be using the Crayon Case Concealer in shade 17 and the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW50. Sometimes my beauty blender dries up and it makes it all patchy, so I just give it one little spray and then start blending out my contour. So to set, I'm going to be using the Chalk Dust setting powder in the shade A. I really love this powder because it doesn't stick to my dry patches under my eyes. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC50. So to bronze, I'm going to be using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deepest. And I'm using a Morphe R4 brush. To add a little bit more definition to my contour, I'm going to go back in with my Crayon Case setting powder, but in the shade Y. It's closer to my skin tone, so it's not going to leave that very heavy, sharp contour line. I'm going to be using two of my favorite products. It's the MAC Great Brow Powder and the MAC Brow Mascara. I use the brow mascara in the shade Girl Boy and the brow powder in the shade Lingering. My hair is blonde. I say this every single time, and I do not like dark brows on me. I don't. I'm going to be using the P. Louise base in shade number 3. I'm going to be using my Crayon Case number 3 brush. So with the P. Louise base, you do not set it. You have to wait for it to get a little tacky. I like going over with a fluffier brush and just pressing it. I just tap it so I'm not dragging it and I'm not leaving it streaky. So I'm going to be using my Dose of Color palette. This is the Sassy Sienna palette. I'm going to be using the shade Brassy. And I'm just going to lay that down right in my crease. And I'm using the Crayon case pencil, and it's like a flat shader brush. I love this brush for packing color on because it just leaves the color and it's not patchy at all. So this brush is bomb bomb. Blowing it out, bringing it a little bit higher, but not too much. So I'm just gonna use a makeup wipe and wipe away some of the concealer on my lid, just so when I lay down this pink, it's not all chunky and it cracks. So I'm just gonna wipe off. Okay, so after it's dry, I'm just gonna use this concealer brush just to soften the corners so the corners aren't harsh. I'm gonna go into this Inglot body pigment powder in the number 212. I got this so long ago at a makeup show that I went to, and I've never used it. Today is my first time ever using it. And it is actually bomb. It's so vibrant and it lays down so smooth. To sweep away my fallout, I like to use my mineralized skin finish in the shade Dark. And I use this fluffy Morphe M510 brush. I think it's supposed to be a highlighter brush, but I use it as my sweep away brush. So now we're gonna move on to the inner corner so we can move on to the rest of the face. I'm going to be using my pigment Fantasy from Peaches and Cream to just put right on the inner corner. I leave this part wet a little bit just so my pigment can stick on. Ooh! Now I'm gonna take some silver glitter, and it's a random silver glitter, it's not even a brand. And I'm just gonna place it on the inner corner where I put that pigment. So I'm just using my same concealer brush for my brows, and I'm just applying a little bit of concealer just so when I lay down my color, it's nice and vibrant. So I'm gonna go back in the same palette. I'm gonna get the darkest shade, actually the second to darkest shade. And I'm just gonna press it right on top of the concealer. So now I'm gonna go into my dark mineral powder and sweep away the setting powder that we laid down. That's why I like using one very close to my skin tone, because it doesn't look so harsh. So now I'm gonna go into my absolute favorite bronzer. This is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Sunpower. It has a red undertone to it, and I love it as my bronzer. I used to use this only, but I love the dark deepest and this together. Look at that. Ooh. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Breath of Plum. It's just like a mauve pinky blush. I'm going to use a Morphe RK4 brush. Just going to apply that right here. Lashes, my lashes are from me, duh. These are my lashes, and they're popping as hell. I'm going to be using the style Ecarlet. I love these. They're so pretty, they're so long, they're so fluffy, and they're gonna go perfect with this eyes. While my lashes are drying, we are going to set the face. So I like applying my highlighter after I set my face because it just goes on so much smoother. Spray the mess out of our face, like literally until it looks like you're sweating balls, because you just want all your foundation and your powders to mesh in together. We just got these at work for gratis, y'all, and these colors are so pretty. You probably can't see it right now. So this one is like an ice white, this one is like a periwinkle pink, and this is like a silver undertone but like goldish. Watch how poppin' this is about to go on my face. First I'm gonna go into this goldish looking one. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And I love highlight, okay? This is my absolute favorite part. Listen, this color is called, I don't know, it's not a color, but the shade, this one is called Get Lit. No, I lied, y'all. This one is Like a Dream, Get Lit Gleam Sheen. Now I'm gonna go into my MAC Extreme Dimension highlighter in Beaming Blush. This is a very golden highlighter. I'm just gonna place that one on my forehead, because the other ones are really light and I just want my forehead to just look a little bit highlight, you know, not too much. We'll put a little bit of gold right here just to be a little extra. Okay, so now we're gonna go soften this highlight because y'all know it's looking a little harsh, looking a little crazy. So I'm gonna use my MAC Extended Giga Black Mascara. This is a very great mascara. I feel like an everyday mascara, and it also extends every time you tap the end of your lashes. I just like using this for my top mascara. So this is the lash, honey. This is the lash that we're about to, yes, this is the lash, we'll get into it. So lash tip, when you're trying to find your lash line, look down. You can look down in the mirror. I just look down and just, you know, place the lash on top of my lashes and it sticks. Lash. Y'all got a wig, so I'm gonna just shake my dress, okay? Alright, so now let's throw on some lips and get this poppin' look on the road, because we look, ooh baby, this is a snatch look, baby. This is I'm gonna go in with the shade Honey Love. Alright y'all, so that is the final look. I did pop on my lip gloss off camera. I am in love with this face, y'all. Like, this face is pop-in. Like I'm about to add some more lip gloss because I'm about to take hella pictures. But this, okay, this face is popping. It's not your everyday Valentine's Day beat, but baby, this contour, oh, this beat is popping. I just can't get over it. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Let me know your thoughts and your comments down in the comment section below. Everything I use will be linked down in the description box, y'all. Make sure y'all come back and check me out if y'all haven't. Follow my social media. I'm more active on my Instagram. You know, I'm in Snapchat a little bit of here and a little bit of there. But you know, it's really... And that is all for this video. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!